Alright, Shalom. It's the
Shalom.
brothers from the GMS North Carolina camp back when they're GMS on the go. Before we go any further, we give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son,
Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rakar Kwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the truth according to the Bible, who rule well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. You know, through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, you know, me and the brother was able to get up, and we're going to go into some lessons on fear and how that, you know, fear is the beginning of knowledge, and you can't be puffed up from this knowledge that you get, you know. And first scripture we're going to get is Proverbs 1 and 7.
Yep.
You know,
For some reason, Slaggy, bro, for some reason I knew you was going to do that, so I was getting ready to go there anyway.
Yeah, kind of. Spirit, you know.
It's like you was going into it's the fear, that's the beginning of knowledge, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you can finish what you were saying first now, dude.
Now you got it really. Yeah.
This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of the Lord, Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi, is the beginning of knowledge.
To fear Yahweh by YAHAWASHI, that's the first step to get the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, you know? To be accepted of them. And also, when it says fear, it doesn't mean like, you know, you terrify them. It means we reverence Yahweh by YAHAWASHI and respect him. You know, we respect his power, and we don't want to get judged for doing wickedness, you know? We fear him, basically,
right.
You know?
That's right.
Much respect.
Once again, Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
So you wonder why a lot of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans don't have any knowledge? Because you don't fear the Lord.
Right.
You don't fear Yahweh by YAHAWASHI. You wonder why you're breaking down the scriptures wrong, why you don't have the proper understanding of the scriptures? No, because you don't fear Yahweh by YAHAWASHI. Go ahead.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
But only a fool is not going to fear Yahweh by YAHAWASHI, you know? Making sure, oh, I just did a lesson, you know? Am I just going to upload it, or am I going to watch it again? The Spirit, you know, the Spirit told me not to upload, but I'm still going to do it, you know? That's you not fearing Yahweh by YAHAWASHI. Looking for a precept, or?
Nah, definition right quick.
Alright.
I'll read it one more time for you, though. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh by YAHAWASHI, is the beginning of knowledge.
Okay.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
So, you know, you gotta make sure you're fearing Yahweh by YAHAWASHI to get this wisdom. Because, you know, scriptures say that wisdom, knowledge should be the stability of thy times, you know? But only a fool in these last days aren't going to be getting the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, the proper breakdowns, and fearing the Lord.
Fool.
I'll get it for you, brother. We're going to get the definition of the word fool for you brothers real quick, so you brothers can have a proper understanding for all those who don't fear the Lord, what you really are, you know? This is the definition of the word fool. You want to read it?
Yeah. The definition for the word fool, a person who acts unwisely.
And you not fearing the Lord is an unwise act, you know?
Right.
We're talking about the creators of the heavens and earth, the power that can destroy the body, and then, you know, have you catching all type of hell in your next life, you know? Go ahead.
It says a silly person.
A silly person, a simple person, pretty much.
Right.
A person with a smile on his face, a person who's just happy here in Babylon.
Right.
Always making jokes. Go ahead.
And then they're saying, how you make it go back, bro? It says a fool hated for instruction. Instruction goes back to the word warning. So it's like the majority of our people that don't take heed to the warning that we're giving them week in and week out through the spirit of Yahweh by YAHAWASHI, they ain't nothing but a bunch of fools, man. You know? It's like somebody waking your ass up, you know what I'm saying, your house on fire, right? You in the bed, they come in your room, wake you up, yo, the house is on fire, the house is on fire, get up, get up. That's saying no, you take the car and put it right back over your head, yo. So I'm going back to bed. Well, damn it, you a fool then. I'm giving you warning that your house is on fire. Get up and get up out the house, man.
Yeah, it's a despise instruction. So you hate the acknowledgement of fearing the Lord, you know? That means you really hate Yahweh by YAHAWASHI.
Right. It says idiot.
Because, you know, Lord YAHAWASHI is that wisdom, you know? So ultimately you're hating the Lord. And it says you're an idiot, you know?
Right.
You don't want to be around no idiots, man.
I know that's right.
They always getting in trouble. They always doing doing something without thinking. They do something like, man, why'd you do that?
I know, right?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
Why'd you upload that video? I don't know.
Right. I wasn't thinking.
I wasn't thinking.
Look, a blockhead, an ass, a dunce, an imbecile.
And this is all representative of 2/3, you know? 2/3, you know, that's why brothers gotta stay humble when you get the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of scripture. And you gotta constantly have a healthy dose of fear, you know? The brothers out there in Dallas learned that. The elders out there, they went into that, you know?
Yep, healthy dose of fear. It says I'm an imbecile,
a
moron. You know what I'm saying, bro? I mean, we can go on and go on. We'll go, look, a dummy, you know, an airhead.
Airhead, you know, and that's what you call it, broad, you know, an airhead, you know. I always call it these females that I'll throw the quotation up there, you know, these females.
Right.
Airheads, because they don't got no wisdom whatsoever. They just do stuff. They just like wild beasts. They just do stuff, you know. They don't even know why they doing it.
Right.
And that's how a man will act if you don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, because you're not fearing YAHAWASHI. There's a penalty for eating pork, you know. There's a penalty for saying, oh man, you know, it's just this one time, I'm just going to smoke my last cigarette. You got to fear YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
Because this wisdom and knowledge can be taken at any time.
Well, like I said, an airhead, you know what I'm saying, like you got a brain, but there ain't nothing up there in it, you know what I'm saying? You know, ain't nothing nasty up in there, you know what I'm saying, bro? Just floating around your shit, you know what I'm saying? Look, donkey, zombie. I mean, brothers get the point. I mean, there's so many, turkey and all that, man. But the point is, you know what I'm saying, when you don't fear YAHAWASHI, these definitions fit you, man. You know?
It's a zombie, right? That's a good one for, you know, that you remain in the congregation of the dead.
Right.
You know?
That's right, bro.
You can get,
I got a precept for you first. Then I go to the one you got.
Go ahead.
This is Job, Salakia. This is Job chapter 28, verse 28. It's going right into what you just said.
Okay.
Job chapter 28, verse 28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, that is wisdom.
Kind of exactly. So the fear of the Lord is wisdom, you know, because when you get the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, it tells you how to govern your life, what to do and what not to do, and what things are well pleasing unto the Lord. And if you're doing that which is well pleasing unto the Lord, nothing can happen to you. Nothing evil can happen to you.
That's right.
You know, the fear of the Lord, angels are encamped around about you, you know. Now when we come to the knowledge, we might catch in hell, but it's nothing as significant as a 2/3 catching hell.
Right.
You know? Or someone who's disobeying the words of YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
Now, me, I you know, got some oil splash very close to my eye the other day, but you know, that could have been judgment from the Lord if it actually went into my eye, you know?
Right.
If I was going off, or you know, or if say some wicked persons had that same thing happen, the Lord probably would have that oil splash in their eye. So you know, this way you gotta fear the Lord, so you can do that which is well pleasing to Him.
Yeah, you made a wonderful point. Yo, the angels encamp round about the men that fear the Lord. So yeah, you had some grease, you know what I'm saying, splash towards your eye, but the angels protected your eye and made sure nothing didn't get in your eye.
Exactly.
But if the angels weren't protecting you, it would have been dead in your eye. You probably would have lost the eye.
Exactly, yo.
Grease too.
Hot grease.
Right.
You know, from frying stuff at work. On Esau's job.
Right.
But you can get Sirach.
I'm going to finish this off.
Yeah,
this is Job chapter 28. Yeah, we're going to start from the top.
Cool.
Job chapter 28, verse 28. And unto man he said, an Israelite man.
Exactly.
Behold, the fear of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, that is wisdom. And to depart from evil is understanding.
Come on, so you gotta depart from that evil way, you know? You gotta return back sorrowfully and seek the Lord 10 times more, you know? You gotta acknowledge your offense.
Right.
And seek YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
You get down to Sirach 19 and 18.
Right.
Because we come in some dangerous times. You gotta have a healthy dose of fear. Like, you know, the brother, the elder apostle Gabar was saying this is a house cleaning. So we gotta stay constantly begging YAHAWASHI daily, you know, that He take down His Holy Spirit from us.
That's right, bro.
Because we don't want to be left out there like these other people, man. the time of trouble is coming to America, and we want to be under the good gracious of YAHAWASHI.
Yeah. We want that hedge of protection, you know? Shit, we know all hell getting ready to break loose. And knowing that, man, you want that hedge of protection, man, from YAHAWASHI. That's the only entity that can protect us anyway, man. From the troubling times that's coming, man.
Exactly.
And you got the birds agreeing with us on that.
Yeah.
You know? This is so rock. Right, brother, right?
That's crazy.
Hey, it's all spiritual, man. Hey, look, when things happen, yo, you got to look at it spiritually, man. When a bird start chirping, you know what I'm saying? Anything, when a wolf start howling. Especially when you come to speaking the words of YAHAWASHI, when you out there on the highways and byways and a car pass by with 144 on it, or 777 or 444, you got to look at it in the spiritual aspect of it, you know?
Yeah, man. I know when I first came out there to listen to you, brothers, for the first time, there was a parking spot, and as soon as I got out a parking spot that said 144.
Dang.
So, you know, that was a face booster for me, you know?
Like, jeez.
As soon as we stepped out of the car, I seen it. It was 144.
Like, whoa, right? This is Sirach chapter 19, verse 18, right? The fear of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, is the first step to be accepted of Him.
Exactly. So the fear of YAHAWASHI is the first. That's how you get accepted of Him, you know? For YAHAWASHI to say, hey, you know, this guy, you know, this man right here, you know, holy and highly favored, you know. So you'll be accepted of YAHAWASHI, but first, what you gotta fear Him, you know.
That's right.
You gotta fear His judgments. You gotta fear His word, pretty much. Everything, His power, everything He can do unto you, you know. And you gotta keep His commandments, and by doing that, you'll show the Lord that you love Him.
That's right.
You get Sirach 2 and 15.
Hey, look, that's what I was going with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, the spirit. Did you want me to finish? Come back to that?
Yeah, come back to that.
Cool. This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 15, which y'all getting ready to go there anyway through the spirit. Yeah. That's how you know the spirit of the Lord is on brothers, man. We already know kind of pretty much what brothers are going. The spirit is just dealing. No, the spirit is dealing, man. We ain't controlling nothing. This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 15. They that fear the Lord, YAHAWASHI, will not disobey His word.
Because they fear Him, you know. They don't want to piss off the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, yo.
Nope.
I'm constantly meditating on things like, am I doing which is well pleasing to the Lord? Like, if I do this, is this gonna piss off YAHAWASHI?
Right.
Because I don't want to make the Lord angry. You
That's
know?
right.
You wanna constantly have the angel bringing good reports back to the Lord, saying He did this right, He did that right. You know. Of course, we might have our shortcomings, but that's when we seek the Lord even more. You know, repent. You know.
Right.
Because, man, we don't want that Holy Spirit taken from us.
No, that's right, bro.
You know, that's it.
Fine. Once again, so Sirach chapter 2, verse 15. They that fear the Lord, YAHAWASHI, will not disobey His word.
And what's the word? You know, 3 videos a week. You know, going out there on highways and byways. And 3 videos is the bare minimum.
Right.
You got a range of 3 videos to 21 videos.
Right.
You gotta be shooting up there. You know. Constantly getting out with brothers. If you low in the spirit, you gotta get with brothers. Man. Talk to them on the phone, but in person, that's the best thing to do. To do your lessons, you know.
Plus, that's how you get to know your brother, man. When you're around him, you can't get to know a brother when you ain't never around him.
Exactly.
What he like to eat, you know what I'm saying? What he don't like to eat, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature, you know. How the spirit rolling, you know. You learn that by actually being around your brother, you know.
I know through the spirit, I try to get with at least one brother a week, you know. Spirit told me I gotta do more than that. I gotta get a brother at least, you know, 2 times, 3 times a week.
Right.
You know?
Along with the Saturday, you know. It ain't just a Saturday thing. It says, and they that love Him will keep His ways.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna keep the way, and what's the ways of YAHAWASHI? The law, statutes, and commandments. You know. You know how to govern your life.
That's right.
Because the Lord gave us the law to live, to be an example to these heathen nations, you know? That's what sets us apart. That's our wisdom in the sight of the nations.
That's right, bro. I'm going to read 16 for you.
Okay.
They that fear the Lord, YAHAWASHI, will seek that which is well-pleasing unto Him.
Exactly. And I was quoting that through the Spirit earlier, you know? That's the Spirit came out.
Yep.
That we seek that which is well-pleasing unto Him, you know?
That's right, brother.
What to do and what not to do, you know?
Right.
What was well-pleasing on the Lord in these days, studying, you know, keeping your life as simple as possible, you know? having a good diet, you know,
Right.
to the best of your abilities, you know, to the best of your abilities, and studying, like I said, and doing
Being
your videos,
brotherly.
and most definitely being brotherly,
Yep.
you
The
know.
Lord love. That's well pleasing to the Lord when brothers be brotherly to each other. You know, charity. You know.
Rebuking Satan.
Yep.
You gotta rebuke Satan in these last times, because Satan's constantly always trying to get in your mind, you know. Oh, it's just a stupid thought, you know. You be like, you gotta tell Satan to shut up.
I know, right? Satan, get the F out of here, you know?
Right?
Your name is YAHAWASHI, man.
Exactly, because Satan is constantly trying to get in there. You might use, a brother might say something, like, man, why you say that?
Right.
That's Satan,
right?
That's Satan.
Gotta look, when is time you gotta be more of a discerning spirit, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have the spirit of discernment on you, man. You gotta pray for that too, man.
Exactly, and that's why the scriptures say, blessed is he who is not offended in me.
Right.
Because a brother might say something, might not be pertaining, you might just say it out loud, and like, that don't pertain to me, why you always getting on my case?
Right.
But you can't get offended by that, you know?
It says, and they that love him shall be filled with the law.
Constantly walking in the spirit of YAHAWASHI, keeping the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your abilities.
I'm gonna finish that Sirach 19:18 again.
Yeah.
This is Sirach chapter 19, verse 18. The fear of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, is the first step to be accepted of him.
That's why I said wisdom is the principal thing, you know? And with all that wisdom, get understanding.
Right.
Because YAHAWASHI is going to give the wisdom and instruction to those that fear him.
It says, and wisdom obtaineth his love.
Exactly. And we got a precept backing that up on that wisdom, Psalm 7:28. It said, wisdom obtaineth his love. Because they that love me if you love me, keep my commandments.
Right.
So if you showing the Lord ultimately loved us first, you know what I mean? And Lord's going to be part of the elect. And you showing the Lord that you love him back, you know?
That's right. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7, verse 28. For Yahawah, Bahashim Yahawashi, loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom.
Exactly. And really you got the spirit of Yahawashi on you.
Right.
You're dwelling with that wisdom. And the spirit of the Lord is on you. And you are walking upright in this wicked kingdom to the best of your abilities.
That's right.
You know?
And we already read what wisdom is, the fear of the Lord.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, YAHAWASHI loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom, man. So the majority of our people, these false pastors, prophets, so forth and so on, it's not showing a healthy dose of fear of YAHAWASHI. The Lord ain't even dealing with them, man. You know? You want it one more time and that was good?
That was good.
I got one more for you though, bro.
Okay.
We'll go back to Sirach, the first chapter. Sirach chapter 1, verse 21. The fear of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, driveth away sins.
Exactly. It driveth away sins, you know? Because, man, just read the whole thing out.
Right. Sirach chapter 1, verse 21. The fear of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, driveth away sins. And where it is present, it turneth away wrath.
Because when you sin, transgressing the law, there's a punishment to that. So you're not going to be punished severely. You're not going to have that wrath of the Lord. The Lord isn't going to be mad at you because you didn't break his law, statutes, and commandments, you know? Right.
Because you already know you got a healthy fear of YAHAWASHI. It's certain things that you know you're not going to do, man. You're going to fight your ass off. You know what I'm saying? You're going to give that good fight of faith, man, to please YAHAWASHI by not doing certain things, man. Like when it comes to celebrating Christmas, even though the rest of the family is doing it, you know what I'm saying? They're in the living room singing Christmas carols and all that. Yeah, you know it's not well pleasing for you to do that. So YAHAWASHI, you're not going to take part in that, man. You know what I'm saying? You come in here, son, or come in here, little cuz, or whatever names they call you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to take part of that, man. You're not going to commit adultery. You're not going to be smoking cigarettes, weed. You're not going to be gang banging or none of that nonsense, man. Because you fear the Lord, man. And when you fear the Lord, it drives away sins, man. There's certain things you're not going to do, man.
And most definitely, like, you know, those Christmas parties and stuff, look, show your face right at the beginning, grab your plate of food, head right back into your room. Say, oh, hey, everybody, how you doing, you know? Just don't come out, you know what I mean? You might be disrespectful, your moms might cuss you out or something. Look, show your face, grab your food, you know? Tell, like, Mom, I don't want to take part in this, you know?
That's right.
She might not agree with it, but she gonna respect it, you know? If you straight up and told her. But and also you're not gonna do that. Some temptation, when those temptations come, you're gonna think about the punishment. You know.
That's right, brother.
The fear of the Lord.
That's right.
You might have a girl at your job hitting on you. She got a man or whatever, telling you to come over and stuff. Hell no. You know what I mean? Dude, like, you might just tell her, nah, I'm good. Nah, I already got plans tonight. You gotta lie to these people. You're like, oh, what you got going on? Nothing. Like, you already know why she asking you what you got going on. Just be like, yeah, I got plans, this.
That's right.
Better throw something out there.
Right. I got a precept for what you just said, bro.
Yeah.
This is Sirach chapter 18, verse 27. A wise man will fear in everything.
Exactly. Fear in everything, you know. When you go in your day-to-day life, you might have someone cut you off, and the Lord trying to see if you're going to remain spiritual or carnal. Like, you got to constantly meditating on the scriptures, you know? Because then you won't, if you're meditating on the scriptures, you're going to do that which is well-pleasing to the Lord, you know? Remain spiritual and not carnal. That's
right. And then you know on top of that, you constantly being watched by YAHAWASHI. So you fearing and everything, man. You constantly, you know, so you know all eyes are on you, man. So before you even think about going off, the Spirit of the Lord gets on you real quick, man. But you start meditating right back to the scriptures, yo. If I do this, plus you dealing in the spirit. You're being more spiritual than carnal, you know what I'm saying? Almost at all times, really. You know what I'm saying?
I know when I'm in my room, right? I look outside the window, I see a cherry up there.
Right.
So, like, or when I'm driving to work, or even when I'm at work, I might be taking out the trash at the job. Cherry right there, chilling, flashing.
Like, what's up, brother? Brother!
Cherries follow you everywhere, yo.
That's right. Plus, it's always your guardian angel always around you, too. You know what I'm saying? Protecting you, you know? From harm, because you fear YAHAWASHI, as you quoted earlier.
Yep.
It says, and in the day of sinning, he will be aware, he will beware of offense. But a fool will not observe time. 2/3, you know what I'm saying? They don't give a damn about eating pork. They're going to eat pork. Even though the scriptures say don't eat pork, they're going to do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? They don't fear nothing, man. When the scriptures say don't be a whoremonger, you know what I'm saying? Don't sell drugs. Well, the scriptures don't say don't be a gangbanger and all that. But, come on, man. You know that's one of the things that the Lord don't allow us to do, man. You know, following out a multitude to do evil, you know that's evil. You know what I'm saying? Don't sell drugs, don't use drugs. You know, that's all part of fearing YAHAWASHI, not to do that. But a fool, he like, yo, I'm going to do whatever I want to do. I don't fear the Lord.
And that's all part of the world. Like, the world smokes weed.
Right.
The world smokes cigarettes.
That's right.
The world celebrates these different holidays. So if you're doing that, which is opposite, if the Lord is contrary, you know, against this world, then you got to be doing the things that are against this world too.
Right.
You know? It might not, it might not say in the scriptures, don't smoke weed.
Right.
But look, you got all these rappers and entertainers saying smoke weed.
Right, bro.
Pass me this joint, you know. Pass it over here. Pass it over
there. I know, right, bro?
Then you should know the Lord hates this world. This world promotes wickedness. That's wicked in the eyes of the Lord.
Right.
You don't got to have a full breakdown of the scriptures.
Right.
You just got to know, look, the Lord hates this world. I'm going to do that which is opposite.
Plus, you know, according to the scriptures, that all these drug dealers are witches, man. And warlocks, man. And the scriptures say, I suffer not a witch to live, man.
You're hanging out with witches.
Right.
You know, let me get this potion. The witch.
I know, right, bro? Shit, man. Every witch ain't got to have on a witch's suit either, man. And a black hat, you know what I'm saying, a gown and all that. No, man.
That's why the Lord said physicians.
Right. So you got witches walking around in regular clothes, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you look at their actions and the things that they do, that's how you know if they're a witch or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know?
Actions speak louder than words.
You ain't got to wait till you see somebody with a black hat on, a black cat, a broom, and a black dress on to say, oh, yo, they got a witch over there. No, man. You look at the actions of what they doing, and you revert right back to the scripture. You say, oh, yeah, they got a witch over there. You know what I'm saying? They go a whoremonger over there. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
They go an adulterer right over there. You know what I'm saying? Why? By their actions, man. You're known by your actions, man.
Or the look, you know? That person, he poor.
Yep.
Yeah, gluttonous. You know?
Right. 5 bellies, you know what I'm saying? 8 bellies and all that. Yeah, right? I got that other one for you. I'm in 1924. That's you wanted that too, right? Small understanding.
I was going to ask you that. Yeah.
This is Sirach, the bar. Sirach chapter 19, also known as Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, which is part of the Bible. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's crazy. We got to keep explaining it, though, right, bro? It's part of the Bible, man.
I know, right? The brothers did the history, you know, with the Bible Destruction Group.
Right, yeah.
So they took this book out of the Bible, you know. But the Lord, if you look up the word apocrypha, it means hidden. You know?
Right.
So it's spiritual
Yeah.
that even happened.
Sent away hidden, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sent away, yep. And they even, I brought this book out, this book is well known. The Apocrypha is well known to be part of the Bible.
Exactly.
You got the Catholic in their churches, this is in their Bible.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. That's right.
You know, the actual Pope and stuff, they have their Catholic Bible, you know,
Yep.
that the Pope uses. He got the Apocrypha in there.
That's right.
They read it at the president inauguration.
Yep.
The Book of Wisdom. This is wisdom.
Yep.
And read the little book, yo.
That's right.
So they know this is part of the Bible, yo.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like,
you got stories about Jeremiah and Habakkuk.
Right.
And this,
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it links right up.
Dead in here.
Yeah.
Dead in here, bro. We're going to read on, though. So, Rock chapter 19, I know, right? So, Rock chapter 19, verse 24. He that hath small understanding and feareth the Most High, YAHAWASHI,
Yep.
is better than one that have much wisdom and transgresseth the law of the Most High.
So it's not about you knowing every breakdown of the scriptures. You know, it's about fearing YAHAWASHI and doing that which is well pleasing, walking in the Spirit. And then with that, the Lord is going to give you your video ideas. The Lord is going to tell you what to do. It's not about, let me get all this wisdom. Because scripture say knowledge puffeth up, you know. You got a lot of guys, you know a lot of precepts. You know this, know every breakdown.
Right.
Go Daniel the 7th chapter. Do
11th
this.
chapter.
Look, can tell you, all these different definitions in the blue letter. They ain't part of the camps no more, you know. They not in the truth.
Yep.
Because they were transgressing the law.
Yep.
They didn't have the fear of the Lord.
That's right, bro.
They got the wisdom, right? Oh, I got it now. I don't need the Lord.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got it. I got this. Or, you know, or Satan might come in here and be like, oh, by my will I did that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
No. You can't say that. That's why you got to constantly fearing the Lord and rebuking Satan.
That's right, bro. Yeah, because it's crazy, yo. The scripture say, a man that have small understanding, he might know 2 scriptures. He might know Jeremiah 14 and 2. You know what I'm saying? He might know Proverbs 1 and 7.
Yep.
He got small understanding, right? But he fear YAHAWASHI. He's better than a guy that know everything about the Bible, man. But he transgressing the law. He's not being brotherly. He know a lot of breakdowns, but he's not being brotherly. You know what I'm saying? That's not fearing the Lord. He's not being charitable.
He ain't doing videos.
Right, he ain't doing videos with all this. Not like you had that dude from Atlanta, the head dude. You know what I'm saying? It used to be the guy of Atlanta. I'm saying, you are done. You are done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right, bro. Look, he knew all them breakdowns, right, bro? He could go in and out of the Bible, right? But he won't brotherly, yo. He was a thief. He was a robber.
Didn't do no lessons.
Right.
I remember subscribing to his channel. I seen a brother post one of his videos, right? Subscribe to his channel. I'm like thinking to myself, I ain't never seen this guy on my feed.
Right.
And then, you know, months later, the brothers bring it out. Literally, the first video I saw was the last one he did.
Right. See what I'm saying? Years ago.
Yeah, a year ago now. He still got his YouTube channel. Took GMS off his name.
So that guy had a whole lot of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, but he really didn't have it because he didn't have fear, which is the beginning of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. But the guy that only know like 2-3 scriptures, and he breaking them scriptures down throughout the week, you know what I'm saying, going hard, you know what I'm saying, but what do he know? He fear YAHAWASHI. He's better off than the guy that know everything, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sharing that wisdom, you know?
A guy that know how far the earth is from the moon and all that, you know what I'm saying, he still don't fear. That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta fear the Lord, man. No matter how much knowledge you got, man. What else you got, bro?
Deuteronomy 10, 12. Then we'll get that Ecclesiastes. We're going to bring like 2 more, then we're going to close it out. Lord's willing. I'll
Right.
this out.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 10. Salakia. This is Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. Okay. Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel.
Israel is really the elect, you know?
Right.
The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the confusion of faces that go back to the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Because really, they're the elect right now, you know? The Lord ain't really dealing with nobody outside the elect right now.
Right.
Which we're hoping to be.
That's right. See if I can find a precept for you.
Okay. 11:7.
Not even that with the one they are not all Israel. I know it's in 11.
Oh, 11:31:28. They are not all Israel.
Yeah.
I'll look it up real quick for you. You want to chime in?
And not just because you made that point, you know what I'm saying, about no, I had it. Like you said, you know what I'm saying, you made a good point, you know what I'm saying. The scripture right here is talking about the elect of the nation of Israel. Just because you know, because you got the Israel, so you got the nation of Israel is the elect nation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, on the planet Earth, but then you got within Israel the elect of Israel.
Romans 9:6.
9:6, yeah. I'm gonna read it right quick. Romans chapter 9, verse 6. Not as though the word of the Most High, YAHAWASHI, have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel, which are of Israel.
Exactly. Because
yeah, you got the, like I, you know what I'm saying, we just did, you know what I'm saying, like you got the nation of Israel, but within the nation of Israel, you got the elect, man. So just because you got a whole lot of people calling themselves Israelites right about now, but all of them ain't the Israel of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they Israelites, they Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but right about now, the Lord is only dealing with the elect. The Lord has always been dealing with the elect, man.
Yeah,
when you go to St. Matthew 13:9, I speak to them in a mystery. The Lord was, you know what I'm saying, the disciples at that time was asking the Lord about the Israelites that couldn't. He was speaking over their head, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There no heathens there trying to receive the word.
That's why the scriptures say, the children of the children of Abraham by the children of faith, pretty much. You know, roughly, I think that's in Galatians. You are the children of Abraham if you have faith, pretty much. And, you know, the gift of faith is only given to the Israelites, mainly the elect, to see what's really going on, what's really coming, and to believe in the words of YAHAWASHI.
Right.
To believe in these words, that you're supposed to fear them, that martial law troops are coming, that there's going to be a famine, a race riots, economy is going to crash.
Right. Faith, like you mentioned earlier, faith.
Yeah.
Faith was only given to the elect on this side, man.
Yeah, exactly.
The rest of our people, they're going to get it in the kingdom, man. They're going to believe in every word, because why? It's going to be put in their inward parts, man. So, of course, they're going to believe in it then. But right now, it wasn't through the spirit of YAHAWASHI for 2/3 to be given the gift of faith on this side, man, you know?
Yeah, because they're not the first fruits.
So when we read these scriptures, man, the scriptures really is going to say the elect receiving the word, the elect fearing. So for the song.
Because we trying to gather the elect so we can get out of here.
Right.
That's why we do these videos. They're for the elect.
Right. So going back to Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now Israel. Now we just proved who that Israel is talking to, man. The elect of the nation of Israel. Plus, like you was getting ready to go into Romans 11:7. What then? Israel have not obtained what they seeketh for, but the election have, and the rest was blinded. You know what I'm saying? Then you know right there that this word is not for all Israel on this side, man.
Yep.
So when it says right here, and now Israel, what doeth the Lord require of thee? Salakia, and now Israel, what doeth the Lord YAHAWASHI, thy power, require of thee?
Exactly. So the Lord is about to list some things that He actually requires of thee.
Right. But to fear the Lord.
And that's the first thing on the list, you know. We read the scripture earlier. Fear is the first step to be accepted of YAHAWASHI.
Right.
So, what did the Lord require you to fear, you know? You gotta fear your power, YAHAWASHI.
Right.
Always. Fear in everything. It's a wise man with fear in everything. Like I know with me, when I'm meditating, at work, I gotta wear a hat, you know? I don't want to say the name of the Lord when I'm wearing the hat. You know, I might be meditating, I do not want to say YAHAWASHI.
Right.
That's you calling upon His name. So little things like that, you gotta fear.
It says, but to fear the Lord, thy power, YAHAWASHI, to walk in all His ways.
Yep, to fear Him and walk in all His ways. You know, you gotta keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities. Like this. That's an action, you know.
That's
so
right.
Walking is an action. It's not something you can say. Oh yeah, I'm walking to the store. That's an action.
Right.
You know.
Exactly, brother. And to love Him.
And to love Him. We know we read the scripture earlier. They that love Him will not disobey His word. You know. They won't disobey. They won't disobey when the scriptures say don't eat pork, don't eat lobster, shellfish. You know. If the ingredients got shellfish in it, you can't eat it.
Right. I mean, Jake gonna learn, man. Jake gonna either learn or burn.
And a lot of these these goop restaurants, you might say, I'm going to get the chicken, but that teriyaki, that sesame sauce, that got shellfish in it.
See?
You know? So you got, scriptures say, be healthy, handle your business as men, finance-wise.
Right.
That's all part of the law.
That's right.
Brothers bringing out, you gotta make sure eating healthy to the best and handling your business in the world. That's part of being a man and coming to the truth of YAHAWASHI.
So you gotta be picky. You gotta have standards, man.
You can't just be
you gotta have morals, man.
Yo.
Yeah.
Exactly. Morals. That's good. That's good. Because morals are low down in America.
Right.
You got these people.
Well, matter of fact, I'm just going a little bit deep. It ain't no morals here in America. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there really ain't. Yeah.
Because
you look up that word. Yeah, there ain't no more. There ain't no more. The morality in this place is low.
Right. Ain't no standard. Ain't nobody living by no standards here in America, man.
The standard of wickedness.
Right.
That's why you got these people that are like obese, man.
Yeah.
Everybody is.
I know, right, bro?
That's a norm in America.
Bro, that shit crazy, right, though, bro?
Like, that was 8 years ago, America was the most obese state. How much more now?
Right.
You got these kids, they be, look, man, you got these kids eating grown people meals.
I know, right, bro? They ain't even snacking no more, right, bro?
After a simple PB&J and take your ass to bed.
Bro, I know, right, bro? I'm sitting down with a big steak, you know what I'm saying, bro? With a knife and a fork, right? And he two.
Eating all this, look, no vegetables. Look, no greenery. I'm just eat meat for breakfast, meat for lunch, and meat for dinner.
And a snack in between.
And a snack in between.
Some noodles.
Ramen
them doodles, not them doodles, cheese doodles.
Oh, cheese.
You know.
Look, honestly, we had some nigga woman come up. They were snacking on some Doritos and stuff.
Right.
Yesterday
at camp or today?
Yesterday at camp.
Oh yeah.
I was kind of disgusted, because like if you really look, like if you know how chips are made, they're fried. Natural corn chips are fried. They might add some lime juice on, some salt. Simple.
Right.
But those Doritos and all those things, you know how much stuff. Read the ingredients label.
I know, right?
You can't even name any of those
I know,
things.
right? You got like 40 different items in cheese doodles. You know something over there, right, bro?
Like that, and if you got corn syrup in, you got to cut that out of your diet, yo. That shit's killing you.
Right.
Ain't no point in taking no herbs if you got that in your diet.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Now we'll read again. Yeah, Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doeth the Lord thy power, YAHAWASHI, require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy power, YAHAWASHI, with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
Any more than that?
Yeah, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
Exactly, for thy good. You gotta serve. Look, man, you gotta serve the Lord with all your might, you know? Not just half-assing it.
Yep.
You gotta really serve the Lord. You gotta really be like constantly meditating on him.
Yep.
Like, say if I go, like, honestly, it's all people say, brothers say balance. You gotta be like, you might have a drink, might have a movie night out. But honestly, I do that, but constantly, I feel if I don't think about the Lord during that process, I feel like shit, you know? You might indulge in, drinking or watching a movie. You gotta still have your spiritual glasses on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
70, brothers went into a 70-30. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Serving the Lord 70, then 30% is you.
That's right. I got that last one for you.
Okay, yep.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
So this is the conclusion of the matter, that this wraps up everything we were talking about in this video.
Right.
Go ahead.
It's the key to life, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Let us hear the conclusion, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
This is, like brother said, this is the purpose of life. What's the purpose of life in Esau's kingdom, Go to school, get the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of Esau, right?
Right.
Go 12 years of grade school, then go to college. Then you get your good job, right? You buy your house, you get married.
Right.
Then what's after that? Like Esau has made himself God in the society. Because what's after that? You raise your kids up to do the same thing. You know, and the scriptures talk about how you're supposed to raise them up in the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding the scriptures, and the fear of the Lord.
Right.
The scriptures already go into how you're supposed to live your life and how you're supposed to raise your kids to live their life.
Train up your child in the way that he shall go, and he will never depart.
Exactly.
So Esau trained up our children in his philosophies and his doctrine.
So they won't depart out of his system.
Exactly, brother.
That's why you can't get offended. Like I heard some dude stopped yesterday to listen. He was walking with his Edomite girl, his Edomite, you know, wife or whatever, you know, you want to call it in this society. But he stopped, and then when the brothers went to, he got offended and marched off.
Right.
Because it was going against what Esau had to say. You know what I mean? He was like, man, this is about my people?
Right.
About what? But then as soon as something that went against the contrary of Esau,
right.
You know what I mean? I'm sorry, read that.
I do got one more after this, though. A quick hitter, though, and it's banging, though.
Okay.
After we finish this, time right on in. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13, once again. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Yeah.
Fear the Most High, YAHAWASHI, and keep His commandments.
Because you're fearing YAHAWASHI and keeping His commandments, your days are going to be prolonged, you know? These commandments, like, if we could keep, it would be a beautiful thing if we could really keep the commandments here, you know?
Right.
Well, not here in this kingdom, because we won't get the hell out. It's going to be beautiful when we keep them in the kingdom.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, brothers is really going to see the benefits of keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, of being healthy, of, you know, handling your business, having your women in order. Hey, brothers, we, the elect, Lord's willing, we're part of that, are really going to see the benefits of serving YAHAWASHI.
Shit, benefits come with fearing YAHAWASHI. That comes with great benefits, man. When you fear YAHAWASHI, that comes with great benefits, man. Our people think fearing the God of the Bible don't know benefits come with that. So that's why they serve Esau. Great benefits come with fearing YAHAWASHI.
Yeah, once we get on this side, you know, a safe trip home. A daily food. Your bills getting paid.
That's right.
Asking for help, rather brotherhood, you know what I mean? If you need some. But in the kingdom, that's when we're really gonna see, you know, see it all.
That's right. It says, for this is the whole duty of man.
For this is the whole duty. This is why man was placed upon the earth.
Right.
You know, you might have that Jake asking, what's the purpose of life? It's to serve the Lord.
Right.
To do that, the Lord already set it up, you know. The Lord's perfect, so the Lord knows exactly how you should live your life, you know. So the Lord knows how you should live your life. So that's why, that's the whole duty of man.
Right. This is, let me see. Speak right quick, bro.
Because, you know, YAHAWASHI knows what's best for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. He wants you to fear Him, to reverence Him, you know, to serve Him, not to worship any other gods like Buddha, Allah, you know, not to serve your flesh, but to serve Him.
That's
you know?
right. I got it.
Okay.
This is Sirach chapter 23, verse 27. And they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of the Lord. I'm saying, because all hell getting ready to break loose, yo. I'm saying that remnant, aka the elect, is left. When the smoke clear, they're going to know that it was nothing better than to fear YAHAWASHI. When it's all said and done, it says the ones that remain, they're going to know that it was nothing better than to fear YAHAWASHI. They're going to know, man. You know? It says, and that there is nothing sweeter than to take heed unto the commandments of the Lord.
Exactly. Taking part of the commandments, you know?
That's right.
Because YAHAWASHI, you know, ultimately the elect is going to be protected when all hell breaks loose, man. We're going to see all these people in the judgments of the Lord. We're going to see these people really burn in these ICBM nuclear missiles, you know? That's not going to be a pretty sight. They call it the lake of fire.
That's right.
The second death. So, I mean, you're not going to die. Look, you think when the flood came, you think people just died right away?
I know, right, bro? Nah, I know,
you drowned in that water. Your insides exploded on you, yo. It's gonna be worse this time, though.
When they was drowning and all that, bro, you know, thoughts of Noah preaching was going through their head too. That's because it always happened, though, bro. Right before you get judged, you go to think about the things, you know what I'm saying, that you was warned about first. You know? I shouldn't have did this. I shouldn't have did this. That's why this is happening to me right now. You know, they was thinking about that. It says nothing sweeter, bro, than to take heed to the commandments of YAHAWASHI, man.
Yep, and you know when the Lord took the spirit out of those people, like I think it's Acts the 3rd chapter, when they frauded the church.
They did what?
When they defrauded the church,
Yeah.
they lied. Look, the Lord took the spirit out of them. Look, they were perfect health,
Right.
So while you're burning, the Lord can keep the spirit in you. You know?
And everybody just fell right to the floor.
Yep. So
you know what I'm saying?
you're gonna be burning. You're gonna be burning. You know, the Lord gonna slow down time.
Yeah.
Everything. You know, the people, 2/3 are really gonna. It's not like, look, oh my gosh, nuclear missiles.
Right.
Wake up, you know,
in the kingdom.
Not even wake up, you wake up, you know, in front of the Lord and the angels, all that, you know, you're back in the spiritual realm. Nah.
Right.
That's gonna be a painful thing, you know.
That'd be too easy, cause look, the apostles and the elders, they've been suffering for like 30 years and better. Exactly. And then the young brothers like us, we've been suffering for a little bit now. So how is 2/3 gonna get off scot-free, bro?
Nope.
You made a good point. That spirit gonna be kept in that body for a minute, man. It's only right though, man.
Yep, and this is why the people who fear the Lord ain't gonna disobey him. We don't want to face the Lord one-on-one.
Right.
You find YAHAWASHI, you know? And he's gonna really, that's why scripture says he's gonna stand up, you know?
Man.
He coming really to stand up to get vengeance on our enemies, but 2/3, they just hand in hand with him. But that was pretty much it. You know, that was the lesson. We didn't expect the lesson to go on that long.
We don't control nothing either.
Exactly. That's I only have wrote down like 5 scriptures.
Right.
But you know, you want to say anything for closing out?
Hey man, just fear YAHAWASHI, man. Death and destruction is coming, and you don't want to be caught on the wrong side of the stick, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The other side of the fence, so to speak. You know.
Exactly. It's a thin line. He said, "He that is not with me is against me." So you're either with YAHAWASHI or you're against him.
Right.
You know, with that, you know, Lord's willing, you brothers. Lord's willing, the elect of the elect of the nation of Israel was edified.
Right.
Before we go any further, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son,
Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the truth, teaching us the fear of Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi.
Right.
You know, and peace and blessings to those elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.
Shalom.